Alexandra Eala showed her usual fighting spirit on Friday, coming back from a breakdown in the final set to get past Diana Yastremska. It was a demanding contest between the Ukrainians' power and the relentless energy of the Filipina rising star, who again had plenty of support behind her. Yastremska served for the match in the third set, but Eala found another gear to come back from 5-2 down and seal an impressive win. That victory sets up a rematch with Coco Gauff, less than a month after Eala was comprehensively beaten by her in Dubai. Eala talks about Coco Gauff Rematch at Indian Wells. Speaking to the media after her win, Eala was in a good mood, but she stayed cautious when talking about her upcoming match with Gauff, especially after the heavy defeat last time out, 6-0, 6-2. She spoke positively about the challenge ahead. "No, I'm excited, like I said the other day when you asked me. It was a tough match for me last time. I think she played really well. So all I can do is take the learnings that I have from our last match and try to implement that in our next one, yeah." Eala then addressed what it would be like facing an American star on home soil. "Well, it's not my first huge match. I think it's definitely going to be a tough one. Coco is an amazing player and playing at home. I'm expecting, a big crowd to rally behind her just because she's amazing. But it's like every other match. Today I had to dig really deep, so I'm expecting that the next match I have to do even more. So I'm ready and looking forward to it." Eala already has reason to feel confident about getting further into Indian Wells this year after tournament organizers made a smart call regarding her doubles schedule alongside partner Iva Jovic. Eala proves why she's one of tennis' most clutch players. Eala never seems to make matches easy for herself, but that is part of her charm. If you're lucky enough to squeeze yourself into a stadium where she is playing, you can always expect drama. Despite taking the opening set, it was Yastremska who seemed on track to claim the victory, having won the second set and led the third by a single break. However, as she served for the match, Eala produced some of her most fearless tennis, then went on to hold serve and break again to claim the match. Under the golden California sun at Indian Wells, the desert air hums with anticipation. The BNP Paribas Open, often called the fifth Grand Slam, has always been a stage where stories unfold. Some are about champions defending their crowns, while others are about rising stars daring to challenge the established order. This year, one storyline captures the imagination of tennis fans around the world: the potential rematch between Eala and Coco Gauff. For Eala, the moment feels both thrilling and deeply personal. The 20-year-old Filipina has been one of the most exciting young players on the WTA Tour. Her rise has been steady but determined, fueled by discipline, belief, and the quiet confidence of someone who knows her journey is only beginning. Now ranked among the top players in the world, Eala arrives at Indian Wells with momentum and growing recognition. But standing across the net, possibly once again, is Coco Gauff, the American superstar whose name already echoes through tennis history. A rival, a role model. What makes this potential rematch so compelling is not just competition, it's admiration. Eala has never hidden her respect for Gauff. In interviews leading up to Indian Wells, she openly described the American as someone she looks up to, someone she has learned from every time they share the court. Facing Gauff again isn't something she fears. It's something she welcomes. Eala admitted that playing against Gauff teaches her valuable lessons about the highest level of the game. Each rally becomes a classroom, each point a test of resilience and strategy. She even said she would love another opportunity to play her, seeing it as a chance to grow and measure herself against one of the best players in the world. This mindset reveals the essence of Eala's character. She is not intimidated by greatness. She is inspired by it. Memories from Dubai. Their last meeting still lingers in memory. In Dubai earlier this year, Gauff dominated the match, showcasing her trademark athleticism, powerful ground strokes, and tactical maturity. The scoreline suggested a one-sided affair, but the experience left a deeper impression on Eala. Instead of discouragement, it sparked determination. After that loss, Eala spoke about the importance of learning from tough matches. She understood that competing with top 5 players requires not only physical strength, but also mental sharpness, patience, and relentless focus. The Dubai encounter, in many ways, was a glimpse of the gap between rising talent and established champion. But it was also a glimpse of what Eala might become. The road to Indian Wells. Indian Wells itself has already been dramatic for Eala. Her victory over Ukraine's Diana Yastremska in the early rounds was a thrilling battle that stretched deep into the night. Fighting through pressure and momentum swings, Eala rallied from a difficult position in the final set to secure a hard-earned win. The match was a display of resilience. She chased down balls, trusted her instincts, and refused to let frustration take control. Afterward, she reflected on the importance of focus and mental fortitude, emphasizing that the match could have gone either way. Those qualities, grit, composure, and belief, are exactly what she will need if the rematch with Gauff becomes reality. 2 paths, 1 court. The contrast between Eala and Gauff adds another layer of intrigue. Gauff, still incredibly young herself, already carries the aura of a seasoned champion. Since bursting onto the scene as a teenager, she has become one of the most recognizable names in tennis, celebrated for her speed, competitive fire, and ability to perform under pressure. Eala, meanwhile, represents the next wave. She carries the hopes of Philippine tennis, becoming a pioneer for her country and inspiring a new generation of fans across Southeast Asia. Her breakthrough run at the Miami Open last year proved she could defeat top players and compete on the biggest stages. Now, Indian Wells offers another opportunity to write history. The mental battle. If the rematch happens, the key battle may not be physical, it may be psychological. Gauff enters with confidence, knowing she has already beaten Eala before. That advantage can shape the rhythm of the match. But Eala arrives with something equally powerful: freedom. She has nothing to lose. For a young player, that freedom can unlock fearless tennis, taking risks, swinging boldly, and chasing every ball with determination. Eala knows that facing Gauff means confronting one of the fastest and most aggressive competitors on tour. Yet she also understands that improvement comes from stepping into those moments rather than avoiding them. For her, the rematch is not just about revenge. It's about evolution. Fans around the world watching. Beyond tactics and rankings, this matchup has captured global attention. Filipino fans, known for their passionate support, have followed Eala's journey closely. At every tournament she enters, the crowd seems to grow louder, prouder, and more hopeful. Indian Wells could become another milestone. For the United States, Gauff represents the future of American tennis, a player capable of carrying the legacy of champions like Serena and Venus Williams. For the Philippines, Eala symbolizes possibility. When these 2 players meet, it's not just a tennis match, it's a meeting of cultures, ambitions, and generations. Looking ahead. As the tournament progresses, anticipation builds. Will the rematch happen? And if it does, will the result be different? Eala knows the challenge ahead. She respects Coco Gauff's talent and experience. But she also believes that every match is a new story waiting to be written. In the quiet moments before stepping onto the court, she likely reminds herself why she started playing tennis in the first place: to compete, to grow, and to chase dreams that once seemed distant. If the rematch unfolds at Indian Wells, one thing is certain. It will not just be a contest of power and precision. It will be a chapter in the journey of 2 young stars, one already shining brightly, the other rising rapidly toward the same sky. And somewhere between the desert wind and the roar of the crowd, Eala will once again embrace the challenge she welcomes most.